Welcome to the Sports Show with Julian and Dexter. I'm your host, Julian Raddy. And this week's episode is all about women's basketball from Canisius College. Gotta show them a little love. So they'll be on. You'll get to enjoy their highlights versus Loyola. And though it was a disappointing finish, gotta show you the highlights anyway. Keep you caught up. And in the second part, there is no question of the week. Sorry to those viewers. But we will be back with that next week. And this week is all about Radney's Rant, talking about what I want to talk about is going on in the sports world. So hope you enjoy this week's episode. Stay tuned. The greatness is coming to you. Viewers, welcome to the first installment of Radney's Rant. Now, you see, I'm sitting here just on my couch. This is just such a place of just rest and relaxation. Most people enjoy their couch and sit and watch TV. I enjoy that too. But what I really like to do on my couch, sit here and think about what I love, sports. Now, since I love sports so much, I pay attention to the very nitty-gritty details. Yes, sirree. Now, I just cannot see the NFL having no salary cap. That is the one league where each team truly has a chance to win the Super Bowl. It's all about drafting well, getting cheap players, and it's a total team game. You need guys to believe in whatever the coach is talking about that will win and lead them to victories. So just having all the money just being spread around to only the few big market teams, the Dallases, the New York areas, the Miami, just those teams who have all the money coming in, it's not going to be fair because it takes out the fun of the game, the strategic way to sign players for a cheap amount of money. So it takes that all out. If you just have all the money, you can just spend it all willy-nilly now. We do not. I think most people, and I will definitely speak for myself, do not want to see that. Because just think about it now. The small market teams, the Green Bay Packers, one of the original teams in the NFL, just having no money to spend because they're on a very, very low budget. The hometown Buffalo Bills, I can just hear them crying now about having no salary cap and how other teams in the division, probably the New England Patriots, coming in with a lot of money now. So to me, I just feel like the NFL will not be as good having no salary cap. It won't be as fun. It'll take some of the fun out because you see all the stars pretty much on one team. So that's no fun. I think what gets you about the NFL is that it's just the unknown. This guy coming out of nowhere. That guy coming out of nowhere. Some undrafted guy. Some undrafted rookie. Think about it. All those great stories, now they won't need to be there anymore because you got all the stars just hogging more limelight because they'll all probably be on the one team that's winning the most games. So to me, dear Roger Goodell, I know it's way past Christmas, but maybe I'll be his Valentine if he just says that they'll be able to have a salary cap come next year. The salary cap is key. I don't want to see the small market teams suffering compared to the big guys. It's like the parity in baseball is what we don't want to see. You got those big market teams, the New Yorks, the Boston, versus teams like the Florida Marlins. Now, sports fans, be with me here. If you're a true baseball fan and you're a fan, you get those lucky years where, like 2 years ago, the Brewers, in the playoffs, getting close to the playoffs. Those happen every so often. But tell me teams like the Florida Marlins, who have no money. They have a total payroll for their whole team as one or two players on the Red Sox or Yankees. Do you honestly believe that your team has a chance to win the World Series next year? Anyone? I didn't think so. That's not fair. So to be the NFL, it's about every team in the whole entire league had a chance to win the football championship, the Lombardi Trophy. So please, Roger Goodell, I'll be your Valentine. Don't leave the NFL with no salary cap. That's my wish. Now, enjoy the girls' highlights, and I have a part 2 to my Radney's Rant.
And the keys for Canisius to win is our leader, Brittany Russell, who is 10th all-time in the NCAA in steals, and Michaela, who is the all-time leader for our school in three-point percentages, shooting great percentage. So we need those two to shoot well and to play great. and everything else falls into place.
Yep. And just on a quick note, you know what's coming up. Game time is almost upon us. They got to stop Miriam McKenzie from Loyola. Their leading scorer and rebounder. Got to rebound the basketball. Rebounding is big today. Everybody needs to box out to win this game. It's a total team effort. Defense wins championships. Got to win this game, ladies, contending the MAC. So we'll see you after the off the highlight with the brick, but Ellie pigtails Racky chases down the loose ball and shoots up for three. Splash! That hit, didn't even hit the rim on that one. Great three-pointer, and this is all part of the comeback. Brittany Russell to Ashley Durham. The little home court luck block shot right to Ellie, back to Brittany for three. Look how the crowd just erupts on this one.
And we have my girl Britt
Brought the girls back.
passing it to her friend. Oh, look, pump fake.
Allison back to Britt for three. That put Canisius up 69-67 on a big comeback. McKenzie answers right back, though. Player of the game. She hit that for three to put them, the Loyola Greyhounds, up 70-69. Last play of the game. Here it is. Canisius made 2 free throws on the other end. Little pick and roll falling. No help defense. And that leads to a victory for Loyola. Welcome back, viewers. We're here for the post-game show of the Canisius women's basketball game versus Loyola. It was a tough one. Lost to Heartbreakers, 72-71. Just a tough game. Coach Zay will not be here with us today. Just very distraught about today's loss. Severely hurt them in the MAC standings, and they have a lot of work to catch up on. But I was at the game, and I can tell you 3 main things. First, number 1, Loyola went on a 20-0 run early in the first half. Got out to a big lead, a big halftime lead, but this goes into the second point. Canisius, great resiliency, came back to tie the game by great defense, great shooting. They just seem to be a more energetic team, seem to be just wanting to win, do the extra things, getting the intangibles, getting to loose balls, making open shots, knocking the ball out, not fouling so much, which was big, because when it came on the free throws, they helped them get back in, and they were very good at the free throw line. And thirdly, just to add on to the resiliency part, Michaela Drysdale hurt herself in the first half. She got ran over on one play, but it was really her ankle that gave her trouble, so she could not continue to play in the second half. But they got key people to step up, like Tara Lee Tin and Allison Braun and Whitney Eleanor. Played a very big game down low, grabbed rebounds, scored the big baskets, and it just was just a tough game. They even forced overtime, like I said before, and it was just a tough one to overcome. But they took the loss today, and Coach Zay, we love him. And I know he'll have these girls back rounded out in shape when they return to the floor here at the Kessler Athletic Center on Monday against Rider. So from here, this is Julie Radney, out.